there was what Caitlin Clark did on her big day. She was surprised by the Fever organization after a workout with a birthday serenade and the like, but it was the video that they shared of her workout that blew up everywhere, and that's because Caitlin Clark was knocking down threes. 50 of 54, according to the team on the post.
Caitlin Clark has stunned WNBA fans with a surprising announcement. The Indiana Fever point guard has decided to end her season following a heartbreaking playoff loss to the Connecticut Sun. Her announcement came just days after the crushing defeat. While her decision might shock fans and casual observers alike, it shouldn't come as a complete surprise. Clark has faced relentless challenges both on and off the court, from opposition players to fans, and even the mainstream media.
Sure, look, either way, Caitlin Clark's going to be better than last year. Touch wood, barring injury, it's likely we see the greatest ever season for a point guard in WNBA history next season.
Caitlin Clark had an extraordinary rookie season, capturing the league's attention with her stellar performances. From the very beginning, she showcased her immense talent, even though the Indiana Fever's results may not have reflected her individual brilliance.
One aspect of Clark's game that I wouldn't say was bad, but her percentage at three wasn't as high as it was the year prior at Iowa. Now, that a lot of that can be from going from one season to the next, obviously adjusting to the WNBA defenses.
After the Olympic break, Caitlin Clark elevated her game to an entirely new level. Her outstanding performances even placed her on the shortlist of WNBA MVP candidates at several online sportsbooks. However, much of the focus this season has been on the treatment Clark has received on the court. Notably, 17% of the league's flagrant fouls have been committed against her. According to data from across the timeline, the WNBA has recorded 31 flagrant fouls this season, minus 30 categorized as flagrant 1 and 1 as flagrant 2. The sole flagrant 2 foul, which results in an automatic ejection, occurred on May 25th against Reese. The foul was committed by Connecticut Sun's Alyssa Thomas.
We do forget that Caitlin Clark's numbers last season, she didn't have the greatest first 10 games. She wasn't bad in the first 10 games, but she had a near 1-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. Her percentages were all over the place.
Even during the playoffs, Caitlin Clark faced rough treatment on the court, particularly from Dejonai Carrington and Marina Mabrey of the Connecticut Sun. One incident that drew significant media attention was Carrington's eye-poking of Clark, which became a hot topic after additional footage surfaced on social media. Despite the outcry, the referees chose not to take any action regarding the incident.
It is silly how good of a shooter Caitlin Clark is. But to be fair, obviously, I think there are more players in the WNBA that can do this in a workout. I don't think this is, unique. Not that it's, 50-54 is crazy. That's 93% through 50, which is madness. That's a serious number. That is a serious number, and I'm not sure how long it would take any shooter in the WNBA to do that. But the fact that they're
Another incident occurred on June 1st, when Chicago Sky forward Chennedy Carter delivered an unprovoked hip check to Caitlin Clark. Carter refused to address questions about the incident during the post-game press conference, but later took to social media to repeatedly criticize Clark. On July 17th, Caitlin Clark made history by recording 19 assists in a single game against the Dallas Wings. Despite the loss, her achievement set a new WNBA record for the most assists in a game.